Motherwell recall Eddie May and Dougie Arnott at the expense of Krivokapic and Coyne following last week's defeat against Partick Thistle at Firhill. Celtic make 2 changes after defeat by PSG. In come Jackie McNamara and Brian McLaughlin in place of Vata and Collins. And there's Dougie Arnott, who scored 9 goals against Celtic in 8 seasons here. And Jackie McNamara has settled in well since his move from Dunfermline. He missed a midweek game because of the signing deadline. The referee is Kenny Clark from Paisley. So Celtic start the match with a good away record. Their only defeat away from home was in Paris. Of the other 7 away games, they've won 6 and drawn the other. But the home record has got to improve, as has Motherwell's. They've won only twice in 6 games here this season, and a lot of pressure on the Fir Park side after recent events. Alec McLeish has been preaching the importance of this match to his players. So an early touch for Gordon Marshall. This is Boyd. Being harried as ever by Arnott. It's through for Van Hooijdonk. Martin goes with him. This is McNamara. Tom climbs for that one. Claims that Eddie may have used an arm, but there's no reaction at all from the referee. This is Eddie May again. Now it's Lambert. Josh McKinley pursues him. It's played through now, looking for Davis. McNamara is there, and he knocks the ball away from his own goalkeeper. It's McMillan trying to press forward, but the cover comes in from Simon Donnelly. But, certainly, as Gordon Marshall come out for that ball, McNamara decided just to whip it away. This is Martin. Stay fails to intercept that one, and comes Boyd though. Dolan flips it forward, looking for Davis. Hughes comes in powerfully. Davis is on the ground, the referee waves play on. This is McLaughlin, no, still the Motherwell player. Billy Davis on the ground. And the referee decides now to halt the play. It was a very solid challenge by John Hughes as both players went for the ball. And Billy Davis went crashing to the ground. And he climbs for that one. The breaks just away from Arnott. Now it's mixed day for Celtic. Peter Grant. McNamara. Stay again. Simon Donnelly. Chips away nicely there from McMillan. Stabs it through to Tom. Tosh McKinley's running in support. Still it's Tom though. He's going to try one here. And very unlucky indeed. Well, he made space for himself, but Andreas Tom. You see Tosh McKinley running there, but Tom decided to move inside, just open up the little gap here to attempt a shot. And it was a fair effort. Just past the post. Henry Bundle there. John Hughes making the challenge. So Paul Lambert over the ball. Chris McCart has started a run towards the edge of the area as well. Left Martin and Dolan to guard the back door. Marshall clutches that one comfortably. It's Donnelly now. Good early ball through to McStay, but just took his eye off it. Celtic have it though. It's McLaughlin. Good play by him. Now it's Tom. Taking on Martin. By Hooijdonk's in the middle. He's having his jersey pulled there. That's surely a penalty kick. Well, it is jersey pulled all the way across the 6-yard area. The referee was well up with the play. The Celtic players giving chase. And that was surely a penalty kick for Celtic. And now the referee is going to take some action as play still rages on. He shows a yellow card to Van Hooijdonk. But there was jersey pulling all the way. Even at this stage, as Andreas Tom was taking on Martin and about to send in the cross, Van Hooijdonk was having his jersey pulled all the way across. You see him hit the deck there, but in my mind, that was a penalty kick. Through by McCart. McCart.
Long one from Hughes. Van Hooijdonk gets a decent touch to Tom. Tosh McKinley's running in support. This is McKinley, back to Tom. Stay calls for it. Tees it up now for Peter Grant. The chance is on for the shot. And Scott Howie did well to hold that one because Van Hooijdonk was racing in on him. And the gap opened up there for Peter Grant. Paul McStay had to backtrack a bit, had a little look up, send it into the path of Peter Grant, and just look at the space he had. He had time to take a touch on it, get in the shot, which the keeper had to hold. John Henry for Motherwell, trying to get away from Hughes, playing it through, looking for Arnott. That's well cut out by Tom Boyd. So a breakdown of communication there between the two Celtic players, Boyd and Hughes. And Motherwell have the throw. Billy Davis. Paul Lambert's in a lot of space, but he has a go himself. It's a fine save by Gordon Marshall. Well, it looked an ambitious attempt by Billy Davis. He certainly had Arnott ahead of him. He had Lambert in a lot of space on the right-hand side. He decided to have a go. It was a smashing effort. And Gordon Marshall at full stretch pushed it away. Sullivan steps forward. So Henry getting away from Grant. Backed up by Dolan. It's McMillan. Dougie Arnott. As ever, Tom Boyd's with him. A real scrap going on between these two. Well, Marshall came for that one. Decided to leave it. Still the danger isn't cleared. And the shot goes in from Jamie Dolan. And it goes behind for the goal kick. But Gordon Marshall caught there in two minds, along with his defenders. But Celtic get away with it. So the cross was swung in from the left-hand side. Marshall changed his mind. It dropped just behind Tosh McKinley. So there have been one or two anxious moments in the Celtic defence this afternoon. This is Tosh McKinley. McLaughlin. Boyd. Now it's McStay. And the referee gets in the way. Ready mate was who fell. It's Van Hooijdonk who comes in. And that ball's over the line. And it's a corner kick, indicates the linesman on the far side. But the referee actually took the Motherwell player out of the game, Eddie May. And Motherwell almost paid the price. Van Hooijdonk was there, and so too was Martin. And the upshot of that is a corner kick to Celtic to be taken by Simon Donnelly. John Hughes has moved forward. And the goalkeeper does well under a lot of pressure from Hughes. And John Hughes already has a goal this season against his old club, Falkirk. Scott Howie certainly had to be in his toes there. Arnott trying to lay that ball off now. It's Lambert. He's going to have a drive here. And Gordon Marshall was well positioned. Well, Paul Lambert has scored 2 goals already this season. That's perhaps been one weakness of his play in his time at Fir Park. Not enough goals from the midfield area. This is Tom. Well, he had to use an arm to control that. So play goes on. Just about 3 minutes of this first half left. Both sides anxious to make the breakthrough. They've certainly gone at one another since kick-off. This is Davies. Good play by him to John Phillippen. A good pass by him, intercepted by McStay. Now it's Van Hooijdonk. McNamara. It's had a decent first half. Swings in the cross. Andreas Tom's there. Well, McCart was running with Tom, but Tom still managed to get his foot to the ball. Again, good play by Jackie McNamara sending in the cross. And Andreas Tom stretched for that one. McCart was close by. Didn't get any direction on it. So off Tosh McKinlay for the throw to Motherwell. Just Lambert. Dolan. This ball picked up now by McNamara. The half-time whistle sounds. Well, no goals, but both sides have had chances. Andreas Tom cutting in from the left side of the penalty area, just opened up a little gap and sent the ball past the right-hand post of Scott Howie. And at the other end, Billy Davis had a fair shot at goal, and Gordon Marshall was at full stretch to push it away. The half-time score here at Fir Park is Motherwell 0, Celtic 0. So we will go for the second half, and Motherwell have made a change. He's come in his Ritchie, 22 years of age, in place of Eddie May, and it's a straight swap. He's impressed Alec McLeish recently. The manager told me earlier this week that he planned to play him at some stage. So Celtic have only beaten Motherwell once in the last 11 league meetings. It was 2 years ago this month. What to do here this afternoon, and in trouble already, Celtic. And Gordon Marshall did ever so well. Lambert it was. We come in to attack the ball. The cross swung in, and Marshall did extremely well here. So Paul Lambert came very close. McCart being pressured by Tosh McKinlay, but responding well, stepping away from the Celtic player. Here's Lambert. Uses it to McLaughlin. So McStay coming back to do some good defending against Dougie Arnott. Now it's Donnelly. Good play by Donnelly. The chance is definitely on here. It's Donnelly. And it runs away from Andreas Tom. Celtic have the corner kick. It's a good play by Simon Donnelly. Opened up the gap, and it's Brian Martin who came across. He's trying to play the ball through to Tom. Here's Donnelly again. A few Motherwell players around him. It's given away though. This is Peter Grant. It's Andreas Tom. Still it's Tom driving it through. And John Hughes was coming in on the far post. That has the Celtic fans cheering. Andreas Tom driving the ball right across goal. Hughes come in, couldn't make contact. So McNamara who intercepts. Hughes replays it. So in his Ritchie. It's picked up though by McStay. As well to retain possession. Now it's Donnelly. Pursued by McMillan. Still it's Donnelly trying to get forward. Now the Celtic fans claiming he was impeded there by the fullback. The referee allows play to go on. It's Donnelly again. Through now for Tom. As well to get in the cross. That flag had gone up on this near side. But Andreas Tom did well. Brian Martin was coming in to try and cut out the cross. But the flag went up immediately. And McCart having some conversation. Ended up looking for Arnott. That's a foul against the Motherwell striker. He clashed with Boyd. Tom breaks forward. He's onside. And Hoydonck's the middle. Donnelly's arriving. So too's McStay. McLaughlin's here as well. A disappointing ball from Tom. Celtic have the corner kick. Celtic applying a bit of pressure now. And again, Hughes moves forward. Well, McLeish said this game may be decided by a set piece. And it's a goal by Simon Donnelly. 57 minutes gone, and Simon Donnelly scores for Celtic. It's his fourth of the season. It could be an important Celtic 1. Well, Celtic have been threatening from these corner kicks. Tosh McKinlay was, who tended it. Downward header from Donnelly, beat the goalkeeper and ended up high in the net. Billy Davies was on the far post, but the ball went right over him. The downward header by Donnelly, past the goalkeeper and then high over the Motherwell player. It's Motherwell 0, Celtic 1. Here's Donnelly again. He's certainly put a lot of work into this game. And the Celtic have the free kick. In full cry now. There's a team come forward again. It's Tosh McKinlay who swung in that corner kick. Sends in another cross. Again Donnelly's there. Gets the touch. It's away by Martin. Kamara does well. In comes Billy Davies now for Motherwell. Motherwell have put a lot of effort into this game and they want to get back into it as quickly as possible. This is Innes Ritchie. Marshall watches that one carefully and takes it cleanly. Gordon Marshall handles it well. So Motherwell need to do something very quickly. They have to lift themselves. It's Dolan who stabs it through. It's Lambert. McMillan looking for Dougie Arnott, but again he's well policed this time by Hughes. Martin bricks away now to Peter Grant. It's through for Andreas Tom. Martin's with him, and it's Tom going for the line, and it's a corner kick to Celtic by Martin stretching there to the ball behind. So we're now midway through this second half at Fir Park, and Celtic are leading Motherwell by 1-0 There's a goal scorer, Simon Donnelly. Came from a corner kick. This time he takes the kick. Van Hooijdonk comes in, and that's off the line. Well, a good header that from Van Hooijdonk. Excellent effort by him. Was beaten, and Celtic have another chance here. This could tie it all up for Celtic. Van Hooijdonk's there, so too is Tom. It's Van Hooijdonk, and pushed over the top by Scott Howie. Fine effort by the Celtic player. Pushed away. This time it's Tosh McKinlay to take it. Keeper commits himself. Oh, defence in trouble here. It's Andreas Tom, and that's a marvellous save by Scott Howie. Well, as Motherwell tried to clear the ball, when the goalkeeper got the initial touch, it came off Brian McLaughlin and spun high into the air. Come off the Celtic player's head. Motherwell were in all kinds of trouble here. Andreas Tom then came in to show he had picked his spot, and the goalkeeper responded well. Here comes Celtic again. It's Tom, it's Van Hooijdonk. And that just shaved the outside of the post. The goalkeeper dived towards it. It hit the outside of the post. Fine effort by Van Hooijdonk. Just clipped the base of the post. Behind for the goal kick. So 15 minutes to go. And Van Hooijdonk coming ever so close. Davies through for Arnott to chase. Gordon Marshall comes right to the edge of the area. Van Hooijdonk, and they're just ahead of Martin now. It's Andreas Tom trying to find the opening, off the bar this time. Well, Van Hooijdonk hit the post just a few moments ago, and Andreas Tom so unlucky. He kept a cool head there, found the opening, flipped the ball over the goalkeeper, and back it came off the crossbar. Well, despite the attention of Motherwell defenders, he still managed to get in the effort. It was deflected, in fact. Stay. Trying to hold off Roddy. It's spined for the goal kick. So John Collins gets ready to come on. And it's McLaughlin who will leave the field. Ryan McLaughlin goes off to applause. Here comes John Collins with 5 goals to his credit this season. And he would dearly like to finish it all off. And Boyd once again is there against Arnott. This is McCart. Looking for Arnott, and it's a free kick against the Motherwell striker. You can see the frustration, but he has been spoken to, and the yellow card is shown. It's been a tough afternoon for him against Boyd and Hughes. Now he's got a yellow card for his troubles. Go through now for Alec Burns. Perhaps one last chance here for Motherwell. They're pouring everyone forward. It's Peter Grant who makes the tackle. Motherwell have the throw just in the line with the Celtic penalty area. McCart has pushed forward now. Only Martin has stayed behind. Marshall goes for that one. Takes it well under pressure from Chris McCart. And he gets a pat in the head from John Hughes. It was an awkward ball this. Alec Burns sending it high into the air. And Marshall was under pressure from Chris McCart. He managed to hold on to it. This is Martin. That's McMillan. It's Dolan. For a minute into stoppage time. The Celtic fans want the whistle to sound. The referee checked his watch. It's Celtic breaking forward now through John Collins. Tom's arriving. Still it's Collins. And that certainly ties it all up. A minute into injury time. John Collins gets his 6th goal of the season. There's jubilation among the Celtic fans. That removes any doubt whatsoever. It's Motherwell 0, Celtic 2. Collins had a look up. Andreas Tom was breaking through the middle, but he decided to have a go himself. Chris McCart was there, but he cut inside and lashed the ball beyond Scott Howie. And Celtic pick up 3 more valuable away points. Their record away from home has been exceptional this season. Good play by John Collins. The right foot this time into the corner. And Celtic now pick up the 3 points as they attempt to mount a real challenge to Rangers. They go to Ibrox in a couple of weeks' time. John Collins celebrates, so do the supporters. It was Simon Donnelly who made the breakthrough after 57 minutes. Tosh McKinlay swept in the corner from the left, and Donnelly's downward header beat the goalkeeper before going high into the net. And then, as you saw in the last minute of the game, John Collins sweeping